Alright. Hello everybody. Today I'm going to show you one of the farming videos. Well, one of the farms I'm doing to make currency in Path of Exile 3.28 Mirage. Actually, I need to sell some of the stuff we just got from the last map, which is not going to be counting towards their overall because it's just random drops. I do them in sets of 20, also, by the way. So I have some. I'm hitting the wrong thing. Currency. There it is. So we do them in sets of 20. So the strat I'm doing right now is harvest farming. It's really, really good strat. Here is the atlas. If you want to screenshot this and then copy it, or even pause it and copy it. Just blocking out everything, of course, except for Sacred Grove. Getting some more, which don't really need the map chance drops. Honestly, these could probably go over, but it's kind of helpful trying to get nightmares so I can run nightmare maps with my mappers in King's March. Quant. This is all about getting quant, basically. Quant is about the only thing that really helps this strat. Rarity doesn't do anything. The more quant you have, the more juice drops. Then I have scarabs on here. You don't have to have the scarabs on here if you don't want. You can put it somewhere else. The only thing we're doing is harvest. Not really anything else really go, because with this strat where you are running that, you got that. We're running it on a toll because it's right up there. So toll's right here. And we're running 2 lineage for more pack size. We're running a harvest scare of a doubling, harvest scare of a cornucopia, and then any of the mortal fragments that are the cheapest because it gives another 10% quant. The maps running are 8 mods, which I'll show you at the end of this, an easy way to buy 8 mods, at least on PC. We'll run this last map first, so you can see what we're doing. This is the last of the 20, so I do 20 at a time, buy enough for 20. I'll show you the profit afterwards too, and resupply. It does take a little bit of a build that could take some hits. I also need to make this filter much more stricter. I don't even know what it's on, to be honest. There we go. The only thing is I really do want to see all the gold. That way I can keep having all the gold show up for my mappers. So for the altars, as you saw in our thing, we aren't in red or blue. I have red just because I do. You can go for blue too. I don't really pick them unless they have quant, like right here, quant, and Scorch does nothing to me. So the more quant we have, the better. We're at 250. For the 8 mod maps, for this build, there really isn't a whole lot of mods I got to worry about, so it makes it even easier. Alright, so when we go in here, yellow juice sells for is the most value. Sells for the most. Red juice, purple juice sells for the least, and then blue is the second. And then you want the blue. As you see, sometimes the other one won't wilt, but this had a light blue at the bottom, so we went for it. Where this one, you can even scroll it, it's just white, so they're not that good. Which this should show a good example of. I mean, you might get some still drop. That was it. So on this one, we got just a blue, which again, you can scroll in, you can tell that it's different color shade. An orange, which is a boss. So the only time you take the boss over, or a different color over the blue over yellow, I should say, if it's a boss. Here lately, if you're just starting this, I'll still take boss over any. But now that I've been doing this for a while, I don't really need try to push as much currency. Plus yellow is just better. If I have yellow that has blue and a purple that is a boss, I'll still take the yellow over the purple because yellow just sells for a lot better prices. Like say, let's see. See, like if this was a blue, like that blue color right there, and this was a boss, I'd still take this over that. Just because this sells us like 5,000 of this juice for one divine, where the purple is like 12,000. These bosses are actually working pretty decent. Normally they'll get stuck in their animations, won't go into this phase right here where they go up. So you kind of gotta back off and reset them. And so far they're not doing it. Now see, here's a blue and a blue. And the next number, yeah, this has one more, but it's just a white still. We go for yellow because it sells for the most, and then blue second. Another good thing about this strat, you'll get random, div drops. You just saw I just sold that Valdo's puzzle box. You'll get all these random drops, but all the profit comes from the juice, which you can just sell to the currency trader. You don't have to actually interact or do a bunch of small sells. For this, pack size is really good. That's about it. There's another one that shows up, which I could show you the price of what stuff. It's you'll encounter some boss, and if he shows up, you want to pick that. He drops an item that sells for like 600 chaos. You can also, I mean, you can get the currency. I've been messing with this. I don't know if it really matters because I've checked. If we go with this, pack size should make this better, but I don't think it's. But when we do it, I don't think it does. So I've been testing them. See, and I have nightmare mappers running nightmares. So see, it's actually went down when we got in here. I think I had a div alter or quant alter. That's a lot of negative res. I'll clear around. Really, this strat though, you don't even have to clear anything. Just run straight into the harvest, do it. Run into the Mirage guy, do harvest again, get out. That's really all you have to do. I just run a little bit extra just because I need gold for my town. I can show you what I'm doing in the town afterwards. So we run in here, we do this again. Bosses are always first, and nice, I didn't wilt. All the juice we have right there on screen, that's all from 10 maps so far. Now the crystallized part of the top one, that's from 20 maps together. Same with the sacred blossoms that I'll end up selling at the end, that's from 20. But I got them all in a stack right now. But this is all from just 10 maps. Well, this will be the 10th map. From our last set of 10 maps, we are sitting at 21 divs already. Again, blue's always better than blue's the second best. Those were both bosses. For this build, it's Baylor Mage's Holy Relic build for anybody wondering. A lot of investment in it. It's a pretty easy build. I only use one button. The only button I use is this. Well, except for when I'm going to move around, I'll use this, but... And that's that one. This one had a blue, and that one was white. The blues are... I wish they'd change the colors of the blue, because sometimes that will kill me. Those guys' explodey thingies are not so fun. So now we're done. Thus far, if this thing's far away, the little crystal, you can always just click on this. It'll teleport you to it. Go there. Now when you're at the, I don't even run the 14 one. I just wait till it's all the way up and then run it. When you get that, then you can go run the boss. And that's it for this map. That's why we do it on a toll. Because it already takes a little time running through those. Actually, those are 7 link steps. That'll be helpful. Nice for when I go to do a thing. Alright, so now we do our currency thing, because that was, as you see, it for the maps. So what I like to do, I'll just go here, hit div. We'll do this one first. As you see, this is 9800s. Put that up there. This is 54, so that's way better. It went up one. I can either wait. Yeah, there it goes. As you see, it says 55, but if you hit Alt, you can see at the bottom, there's a bunch of people doing it right now for 54. So don't get confused by the one up top. So there's that. Now for the fun one, only 4,000. See, these are the best. $25 divs from that. And here's from the other section. So we made 46 divs out of 20 maps. And I will do the resupply. So I'll do the, let me take all of this out. And this. I don't know where I'm going to put it. We'll just put it in here for now. Because I'll do the resupply. I'll show you what I do to supply it. That way you can see how much we just made profit. We still got to sell these. And these. So now we go here. We got 24. So 24. 4 more. 12. So we can put those in. We can take these out. Put those in. We're definitely going to need more chaos. So div to chaos, we'll probably need, I'm just going to do 4 divs worth. Probably going to need more, but we'll find out. Because the most expensive part of this is the cornucopias. And I do them 20 at a time. You can do it as divs. I do it as chaos. Actually, they went down. While we're waiting for that, we need doubling. We only need 20. Need lineage. We need 40 of these. And then we need mortal fragments. You could also just go right here and just see. So 5, what I do is I go to each one. I just go for, that's 4.5, 5.5, 5. So this one's the cheapest. So we need 20, and that went back up. So we just got our whole strat almost ready. I'm gonna have to do probably another div's worth, because now I gotta show you how to do the map part. We're just gonna do 2 to be safe. Alright, it'll just sit there and give me 1. So far we're gonna be at 40 divs profit out of 20 maps, so about 2 divs a map. I do it off of that instead of time. Because now what we need to buy. Plus, you're running every 20, well, after 28. I got all these I still got to sell. I'm going to move these to my other strat. My other strat I'm doing is ore farming, to where you get just strictly ore bars. But I'll show you that soon. Alright, so when we're done with that, here's how I get 8-mon maps. First things first, let me open up a new window. First things first, you want your rejects, which I have. I go to 115 normally. Make sure you have corrupted, and then just go for whatever your build needs, or what you don't want on your mods. Like, I don't need less recovery, does nothing for me. Can't regenerate, really doesn't matter because I leech. I still have it because it's annoyance. Just like temporal, all these are annoying, so I have these. Burning ground, actually I could take burning ground back off because I'm doing red altars, and I can just switch to where I'm burning ground, does nothing. Since I do chaos, I gotta have that. My minions need cooldown for my holy relic, and I use endurance charges, and that's all I have to take off. So then you copy this rejects, and then the next step is you come here. There's a site called TFT. When you go to TFT, you can go to 3.28 Mirage 8-mon maps, and people have all this up. Let's go down to the newest. This guy supposedly has 400 in stock, so we're going to check it. We'll hit this right here, which will pop it right here. Travel to hideout. And then what I'm going to do is copy my rejects I just put or got made, and just go through and see if he had anything. Oh, there's one. 125. Alright, so that's that one. Now we just go up the chain. This guy doesn't say how much he has, but we're going to look. Take that one off. Alright, this guy had like really nothing. I like to go to ones that say they have a lot more, but we're just going to keep checking. Oh, here we go. Sometimes because they might be in a different spot. If he had nightmare ones, I'd probably run those too, because this build doesn't really matter what they run. No results found from this guy. Here we go. This guy has over 1,000 in stock. And this is how it's easy to buy these without having to worry about people. Well, it said he had 1,000. Just always make sure you check. Oh, I thought he would have more. Always make sure you check that the prices are not something crazy. You can also go to these drop-down menus that they have. And with me trying to get higher quant, that's another. I mean, I have maps that are just 110, but I'm trying to go for as high as possible. Now I've been trying to go for 115s. A lot more would probably show up if I hit 110. And then if I see more while I'm here, of course I'm going to get them ahead of time just so it saves me from next one. Might as well do it while we're on stream. Because I also run 8 modded maps for the other strat that I can show you real quick too. I'm out of chaos. Where's your Faustus? I don't even know why I couldn't find that. Damn. Did somebody take that one I was just looking at? I think they did. There it is. Alright, that's it. So now we're already restocked. I bought extra maps. We're still at 39 divines, basically 40. So it's about 40 div profit. I mean, I did buy 10, 11 extra maps because I use them for both strats. And that's how you buy the 8 mods. And then you saw that. And then when I'm switching between stuff, I just go like this. Just take it off. And then I'll beat it for this one. As you see, that's the currency. But thank you all for watching. And I think that's everything. We covered the Atlas once again. Just doing quant, ran a map, showed you that, showed you the selling. You're basically just selling these 3 items right here. Then when you're done, you're selling the Sacred Blossoms and the crystallized stuff that drops. And if you do get the one item, I forgot, I told you guys I was going to show you the one thing. There's one thing where you can fight a boss that drops this right here. And yeah, it's going for 600 and some each. And all this profit I showed you is all from the juice right here. These harvest juice. And again, yellow's the best. Then blue. Purple's not that great. That's where all the juice came, or harvest, or profit came from. The other thing was this, if I can spell right, Sacred Blossoms. You get, you do get some of those that you'll sell those once you're done. And the other thing is the crystal, these right here, which you'll get some of. And that's where all the profit is. But it all is stuff you can just sell with this guy. Now I gotta sit here. But so far, that's what I'm sitting at. I'm probably going to have to bank more of these into divines because I'm running pretty close to the 5,000 mark again. But in the build I've been playing, like I said, is Holy Relic. But again, any questions, just message in the comments. Thank you all for watching. I hope this helps you guys, and have a good one. Peace.